Hey y'all, it's me, Linda, and your treasure, coming to you today on this Sunday evening. It is April 14th, 2013, and I'm coming today with a little follow-up from yesterday's video, but I'm reading a new book. Well, it's not a new book. This book was written in like the early 1920s, I think. And it's about the mucusless diet system, healing system. And so I've been skimming and scanning through it. And then I'm going to sit down and actually start taking notes and highlighting. But it talks about this man, Dr. Arnold Ehret, I guess is how you pronounce his name, who was a sickly young man, and he set himself to learn as much about healing as possible, and it's about his journey. So I'm reading that, and this is stuff I'm reading for me because y'all know I'm reading for my studies. And then this book came up in discussions. I read it, but I don't get it. It's Comprehension Strategies for Adolescent Readers, and even for adult readers too. Anytime you find yourself like reading something and you're not getting it, it's not clear to you, you're not understanding it, there are strategies that you can use to help to clarify the meaning of the text and help you to, come away from the text with knowing what it's saying to you. So there are lots of strategies, and I might make a new reading strategies video for you all regarding that, because I did get a couple of comments, not a lot, but I did get a couple of inquiries about that topic. So today I'm just going to see how long my video can go, and I'm going to try to upload a long video, and it's really like a test video, because I'm trying to see how many minutes I can upload or film for on YouTube. I think it's 30, but I'm not quite certain, so that's why this is going to be like a test video. So if you can endure the test, thank you very much. All right, so let me tell you all a little bit about what's going on in my life. So I've been watching these today after I did like what I was going to do, because I didn't go outside today. I just lazy boned around. Well, that's because my tummy was kind of upset, and I didn't want to be outside and not feel well. But I watched these Draw My Life videos on YouTube. And I was like, OM goodness, I have got to do a Draw My Life video. So if you want to see a Draw My Life video, just message me below or thumbs up, and I will do one, because all it requires is a dry eraser board and a dry eraser and the markers, and just go for it. Tell your story. And some of them were really very good, entertaining, gave you you left knowing a little more about the blogger. And some of them were sad, and some of them were like jumping around and incoherent a bit, but overall they all were worth watching. So yeah, so I thought I would give it a try. So if you want to see my life, and it may be long because I've been living long, twice as long as some of y'all, so so yeah, I'll try not to bore you with all the details, and I'll try to keep it under 100 minutes. But yeah, so what can I talk about today? Well, I did get an inquiry regarding yesterday's video. I got one comment, and then I got an inquiry. So this person did not leave it in the comment section, so I'm assuming that they want it to be on, private. But they were asking about what to do if you realize that you are being excluded or ostracized from a group. Now, I don't want to get too specific, because if they watch, I don't want them to feel like I'm betraying their confidence. So and I'm sure that person will watch. Okay, so I'll just keep it at that. What do you do if you feel like you are being ostracized or excluded from a group? So that's a good question. But it's also kind of difficult, because if you feel like you're being excluded, if you're probably feeling that way because there are signs and signals that you're receiving that you are being excluded. And those signs and signals will look more than likely like you're not around, or the group isn't around you when things of importance are happening. So if you're not in the mix, then your feelings are possibly highly accurate. So what can you do about that? Well, I guess it depends on the group. For instance, if it's family, families can be very touchy, because families can treat each other well, and then they can treat each other poorly, and then they can, argue with each other, and then they can fight, and then make up and be friends and, love each other again. But it's very touchy. So I would say possibly the sibling or the relative that you're closest to in the family, ask them, what's going on? I'm feeling this way. Have you noticed this? And if they are acting different towards you, and like they once were open to share and all of that, and they're acting different, then it could be a signal that something's wrong. Something's wrong. So I don't know. Could it be that something that you did to offend the family, or you are moving in a path that is away from the family's morals or the family's expectations? I was watching a movie a couple of weeks ago, and in this movie, it was like a scene out of a real person's life, where this man had been elected to public official office, and he went home to visit his family, and what had happened was a bill that was supposed to pass to help his community did not pass. So this man had made these promises to his community, to his constituents, to his family, and so they felt let down by him, and they started giving him the cold shoulder and, fussing at him and just really treating him like dirt. So, I mean, if it's something that you may have done, you should ask the family or the people that are ostracizing you how you have offended them. Now, you know what, though? Sometimes, no matter what you do, you're going to offend some folks, okay? Because really, though, you're going to offend people, and everyone is not going to like you, and that's just a fact of life. So it's more important to be liked by the people who are meaningful in your life, the people you interact with daily, the people who have a say-so in or a stake in your future. It's best to be at least, if not liked by them, respected by them, than to worry about folks not liking you. So if you're being ostracized, like your old friends not calling you to party and all of that, I don't know, sometimes, I'm feeling like this. Just get over that one and get new friends. But if it's family, you need your family. So talk to your family to figure out what's the deal. Why are they acting that way? If it's something you did, fix it. Make amends. All of that stuff. Do the best you can to make amends. And if it's just that you are taking a higher career path, or a different road from your family, and maybe they feel threatened by that, do what you can to keep your family in the loop. Tell them what you're doing and include them in on the process so that they can feel like you're not trying to outgrow them or outshine them. So, I mean, that's really all I can say about that. You just can't worry about everybody. And plus, there are cycles in life where we find ourselves in solitude. So, solitude and solace are those quiet times when you get to think and contemplate and reflect, and you get to rest. You get to be free of gossip and all the rumors and all the drama that can stir up, So you're in solitude. So what are you going to do with that time? I know I'm going through a season of solitude myself. And so recently I was told about or introduced to this online art class that you can take. And it's very inexpensive, and you are learning from these masters, art masters, and so you learn the human anatomy and you learn how to sketch the human anatomy. So I was like, that seems interesting. I might check into that. So I, checked into it, and I think I'm going to do that. But it will be, for me, it will just be a way for me to use this quiet time to improve something about myself, to do something that I've never done. I know how to draw like little cartoon stuff. I've always drawn. My dad used to draw. He used to compete with me to sketch real life figures, and I could never sketch the real life figures like real life figures. They always look like cartoons. So, and my dad, God rest his soul, rest in peace, Dad. So, when I learned about this, I was like, wow, this is cool. This is something I can do with my quiet time. I don't have to do it every day. I'm not being graded for this. It's just, non-committal. So find something like that. I mean, if you're being excluded, you have a lot of time alone. Yeah, I said a lot, but I don't know. I really think if you're having a lot of time alone, use it for God's glory and for your benefit. I mean, really, it's a gift. It's a gift because, especially, I don't know your age. You didn't say, you really, didn't share a whole lot, but let's say if you have little children, use that time to spend with them. Use that time to, take them somewhere or just sit with them quietly. Take them to an art museum or to, sit with them and play and color and just sing songs or whatever, Or if you don't have children, just sit with your mate and just relax and just enjoy and indulge in each other's company, and leave the drama behind. Yeah. All right, I think I answered that one quite well. So remember, this is a test video. I'm trying to see how many minutes I can upload on YouTube, so it's going to go long. So hang with me all the way through this test, and let's see what's on the end of this, huh? All right, so let's see. What was I doing today? Today, I didn't go walking. I went walking on the trail yesterday. And so the trail, depending on which route I take, is like 2.5 miles. Like which little, and the whole thing may be 2.5 miles. I don't know. But initially, I thought it was 3 miles, and I thought it was 2 miles, but I saw the marking is 2.5 miles. So yesterday I did it in like 42 minutes, something like that, which is cool to me. I mean, it's no flat course. That is the best. My body, I feel it from head to toe on the trail because the trail starts off on and is declining. Okay, so you're going down into the valley for maybe a mile or half a mile, because it's the half mile mark. And then it starts to incline. And oh, baby boy, it starts to really incline. And I don't slow my pace. I just keep it up. And I mean, it's going on that incline for another half mile or so with some little relief in there. There are like little plateaus in there for a little relief. But that trail is no joke. And I love that trail. So I went out yesterday. Beautiful day, beautiful. It was like 59, 60, little breezy. You know, I had on my little vest, my down vest. I had on a little T-shirt like the one that I'm wearing now. And, long sleeves. And I had my jogging pants on and my Nikes. And I'm just trekking, and I felt it. It's a good sensation. So, I mean, if I want to go back to the girl, the person who's in solitude, do something like that. Go work out in solitude when you're in solitude, because, anything that's going to benefit your health, if you're feeling like, my friends have ditched me and I'm on the D list or the F list, the FU list or whatever. Hey, don't pity party. Please, whatever you do, don't pity party. Substitute that time for something else. Yeah, I mean, I like vlogging. I don't get to vlog as much as I had done in the past or what I would like to do, but I thought today I would do this test video to see how long my videos can be that I'd upload. So try something like vlogging or blogging. Because one thing I did notice about the YouTubers, Draw My Life videos that I watched, a lot of them had social phobias. Many of them shared that they have panic attacks or loneliness, or they felt they didn't fit in, or they felt different for whatever reason. And that was almost every video that I watched. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a social phenomenon. It's not just you, or it's just not, it's just a symbol of the times. Society is changing. We're moving into this information age, and people aren't spending as much time together as they had in past years. Communities are transient. And so, I mean, I don't know. I just think because of those reasons, it's even better to learn how to use your time alone. Do something for yourself and with yourself. And then, too, here's another tip. I'm going back to that. I thought I had finished that. You can always volunteer as a big brother or big sister, or as a foster parent, or as a what do they call them? A foster, emergency foster home, or like a temporary, foster. That's what it is. You take in a child or maybe two or siblings, and you nurture them and you help them to adjust to their, I was going to say dysfunctional, but I don't really like that word, to the troubled home family situation that they're going through. So enough preaching, y'all. All right. So what am I doing this week? So this week, I think I'm going to go to the doctor and check out why I keep having this tummy attack. Because this is the second time that I've had it in like 6 weeks. Yeah, and the only thing different that I noticed that I did different or introduced differently to my diet was this sea moss bladder wrack stuff. I introduced that into my diet back in February, and maybe I was taking too big of a dosage, possibly. I don't know. But I'm a tall lady. I'm 5'9". I wear a size 12, so I'm not thin. I'm not real thin. So, I was like trying to compensate for my height and size. And I think maybe I took too much, or maybe, I don't know. So I think I'm going to call my doctor and get in there for them to check me out to make sure I'm okay, so that my tummy can be okay. So yeah, and I think I'm gonna get some new glasses too while I'm at it. Before this month is through. They're so dirty. These glasses I know are like 4 years old, 3 years old, 4 years old. Something. It's time to get new ones. And, yeah, they need cleaning though. So I was thinking about maybe getting some designer ones. And then there's this website that I found out about. I can't even think of the name of it, but you can get like really nice frames for like $30. And then if you have your prescription, then the only thing you have to do is measure your pupil distance and then send it in and pay. And you can get like 2 pairs of glasses for under $100. And so I watched several reviews when I heard about the website. I'm like, no, that can't be real. So I watched several reviews, and every reviewer said the same comment, that the glasses are high quality. They even took them, one family even took the glasses to an optometrist in their neighborhood just to have them to check it. And I don't know what story they told the optometrist, but they got them checked and the prescription was right and the pupil distance thing was right and everything. So if I get some glasses from them, I will let you all know. But it's time for me to get new glasses. I didn't even pick these out. The optician picked these out. This rhinestone, and they're like tigers or whatever, leopards on the inside, and so they're kind of cool, but, I mean, I think I want some cat-eye glasses now. Some black cat eyes, so yeah. All right, so let's see. So what am I doing this week? I was trying to tell you what I'm doing this week. So I am required to visit 2 elementary schools, 2 diverse elementary schools, to observe their literacy program and then use an evaluation tool that my partner and I put together, and then evaluate the materials used and the program itself and everything. And so I did interviews last week and the week before last, and this week I am going to plan to get into classroom 2 times, and then next week 2 times at a different school with a different demographic. And yeah, so that's my week. Now, vlogging, I don't know when I'm going to vlog this week. I'm simply going to go by availability, like what my schedule looks like, because I really want to walk on the trail at least 3 days this week. Tuesday, I have my after school group songwriting academy. And the kids are doing such a good job. Initially, I was concerned about this group because it was like they were coming to comb their hair and laugh at each other. And I'm like, oh no, oh no, oh no. We are not here to do that. We are here to write songs. And I said, we don't laugh at each other because this is a place where people come to put themselves out there, and we need support. Whenever you're vulnerable like that, you need support. And this group has been awesome. I mean, last week I had 3 songs that I could have taken to the recording studio. So I told them, I said, if I can get us a deal at a studio, then I will take this group before the end of the year because they're that impressive. Now, that means I found a different studio because the studio I use is like the big studio here in St. Louis. Is it's connected with the recording label, so they charge a lot. I mean, it's very high tech, and and they're good. they are just good. And the engineer that I work with all the time when I go, except for the last time when I took the kiddos, he's spectacular. He is awesome. But I mean, you pay. And so I'm going to work out for the kiddos. I said I found this one recording studio that is, I don't know what kind of quality they have, so I'm going to have to go check them out. I'm going to have to look at their product, listen, and because if the kids go, they said, well, we're willing to pay. Now, look, you don't go by what kids say, right? But, I mean, at least they really want to go. So the studio that I found is running a special where I think they charge $50 an hour for is it $50 an hour? So, and if we're there for 4 hours, the kids will probably be there for 3 hours, and then the last hour is for the engineer to, mix and all of that. So the kids would pay for 3 hours, and they said they would be willing to divide the 3 hours up by the number of kids in the group, and there are 12 students in the after-school club. So, I mean, if it comes to that, that's something I would have to check with my principal on. But if they really, really, really want to go, then that's an option, because last time I paid out my pocket, and it was a fat stack of money. And teachers don't make fat stacks of money. Yeah, so, and I really do want to take them. So that's what I will be planning this week, because I will see them on Tuesday, and I want to be able to tell them progress. Like if I spoke to anybody there, if I checked out the studio, which means tomorrow, more than likely, I will be calling the studio and then making arrangements to go check out the studio. Yeah, so this week is busy bee, and next week is busy bee too. So this week, in the next 10 days, I want to color my hair, because you all know I got a little gray, and I want to color my hair, and I want to go get my eyebrows done, because I haven't gotten them done professionally in like months. I just keep plucking them, and but they look, there is time. It's a difference. When the salon does them, it's so fresh and my brows are just thick. These are my brows, y'all. They're not drawn on. They just thick. That's just how they is. They're very thick. So, and I like that. I like them being thick, because I could thin them down if I want to. So, yeah. So, y'all, thank you for hanging with me on this test video. I'm going to try to hang to 30 minutes, because I'm thinking I can upload 30 minutes, and I don't want to go over that, because then it might say, no, you can't upload more than 30. So thank you for hanging with me on this test, and you all are nice. You're very nice. Go back and check out yesterday's video, Christianity, a Delusional Religion. That's a question mark. And check out my prior videos from last week. I think I did one on, what I do one on? I don't be remembering them videos' names. But go check them out, okay? All right, you all be blessed. Love you. Bye.